Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract, the search for Hugo Seiger Part 4, set on the Dartmoor Garden Show map of Dartmoor, and supplied to us today by Nico in the Drip. Welcome back to Thornbridge Manor 47. We have tracked another here, Dion Linwood, a bodyguard at the manor who says he is a lookout for a sniper position. Our client, a bodyguard at the manor, says Linwood should not handle a sniper position. Gregory David is the courier waiting for Linwood to get off duty to sell him the rifle. Your final target, Emmanuel Radcliffe, is the lookout and will report anything to the courier, so dealing with him first is the likely option. But it's your choice. Good hunting, 47. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 3 of them along with a free map. And for today's challenge we'll be starting at the default location, and we'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison, a remote emetic gas grenade in a briefcase, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way around to the right, and we are going to set up one of our eliminations very quickly. So we're just going to head straight around, and while we're in a secluded area, we're going to grab our remote gas grenade. We're going to return it to the briefcase, and that will activate it ready and waiting for when we need it. So we're going to continue on around to the right of the building, and we are going to encounter our first target, who is a guard at the rear of the building. We're also going to try to time this just right so that we can get a change of outfit almost at the same time. So I really should have gone around to the left. It would have been a little bit faster, but we would have had a bit of more trouble getting our gas grenade into the briefcase. So we're going to walk straight up to our target. We're going to detonate the gas grenade in his face. He will get sick and he will make his way to the portaloos. And if we have timed this just right, we will get here just as the waiter arrives. We're going to throw our briefcase over by the shredder. That will get his attention, and as long as he gets himself over there rather quickly, we will be able to render him unconscious before the bodyguard arrives in the area. So I can see that the bodyguard is already in the area, so we are going to have to try this a little bit differently. We're going to wait for the waiter to lose interest and go back to his routine, and then we're going to throw the briefcase once again. And this time round, with our target already in position and purging himself, we can now pounce on the waiter. We're going to render him unconscious. We're going to leave him there. We'll come back for him in a moment. And we're going to give our first target, the bodyguard, a nice refreshing cold drink of blue water. So target 1 has now been dealt with. We're going to return to the waiter, and we are going to take his outfit. So once we've made it back down this area, we can leave our briefcase behind. We don't need that anymore. What we do need is the waiter's outfit. So we're going to dump him into the shredder. Make sure you don't turn it on by mistake. We're going to take the waiter's outfit and return to the rear of the manor, and just at the side here we will find a propane cylinder. We're going to take that propane cylinder and we're going to throw it over to the first table and chairs we can see with the gentleman with the white jacket. He is a smoker, so as soon as he loses interest in us, we can then move on. We're just going to try and get into a better position. I'm going to head behind the stage here, where we will get a nice clear view. So if we've placed the propane cylinder correctly, we will be able to blow our target clean over the hedge behind him. Unfortunately, this time round we didn't quite get the height we needed, and we just blew him straight into the hedge provided. So 2 targets down, 1 more to go, and our final target is around at the far side of the building, around where they have the little food stalls and the samples, and we are just going to quickly take up position at the lemonade stand here. We're going to add our lethal poison to the glass of lemonade, and in a few moments our target will make their way along. They're currently just off to our right, playing with their phone, the gentleman in the green jacket, and he will make his way over here very shortly. Here he comes now, and when he gets within range, we are going to offer him a nice refreshing cold drink of lemonade, and we will then move a safe distance away. So here you go, sir. Everything here is to die for, so get your laughing gear around that. So we're just going to quickly move a safe distance away. You can stand there if you so wish. I just wanted to get a head start on our trip to the nearest available exit. So down goes target number 3, and we have a choice of 2 exits that are remotely accessible. One is the motorcycle exit right back at the start, and one is the bridge exit. I have deemed the bridge exit the slightly closer of the 2. Okay. Although it doesn't really feel like it, as we are running for some considerable time. But eventually we do make our way over to the rickety old wooden bridge, and once we get across the bridge and into the moors, we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and we get ourselves a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.